amazing experience so far. I mean, again, he has one of the greatest minds of wrestling, and to be able to sit and on a personal level and speak with him and have him teach us and learn so many different things, it's definitely truly special. And again, being under the LAX banner and shit like that, you know, guys like Konnan who are, you know, he is who he is. They, you know, a guy like him wouldn't just put his name on anyone. He wouldn't just whatever. So it's definitely something truly special to us.
100%. And it's just we couldn't be in a better situation. We're super fortunate. We were guys that were fairly unknown and came into the TV, and it was literally sink or swim. And luckily we swam. And that's kudos to Konnan and Homicide, just kind of like guiding us and giving us the pieces to the puzzle to put it together the right way. So yeah, it's been awesome.
You may now ask your question.
Hey, Jim Barcelona again. Konnan, with things that are going on and rumors which finally got squashed about Anthem, and then I guess things going on with Jeff Jarrett, just how do you deal with all that? You've been around a long time and all, but when you hear like latest things going on like that, what's going through your mind?
That's always going to happen, bro. You know, like in sports teams, they change general managers and, you know, coaches all the time, and it happens in wrestling too when a booker gets fired or he leaves or gets a better offer or whatever the situation is. I'm kind of excited to see what the new regime has in store for us, because even though they worked with Jeff, you know, they have their own ideas. So let's see what they got, you know, and so I'm kind of very happy to see some new people get a crack at it and see what they got going. They got some smart people in there, you know, my boy Jeremy Borash, Abyss, you know, and so Sanjay's in there. So I want to see what they come up with. It's going to be cool.
Muted.
Hi, Konnan. This is Rory from Team Venom Media. Well, we've seen a tremendous amount of changes to Global Force and Impact this year, including many talent coming and going. What brought you and the new version of LAX back to Impact, and what are your goals going forward?
Well, basically what it was is Jeff Jarrett had reached out to me, and they wanted me to do some other gimmick. They wanted me to be the mouthpiece for another wrestler. And at first I didn't think he needed a mouthpiece, and number two, in the back of my mind, I didn't like how my tenure ended with LAX, because they were sticking people in there. I would have never stuck in there when I left. They changed my whole entrance song. It was all whack. And I was like, I can't believe. So I wanted to come back and kind of leave on a better note, you know, because this is probably, for all intentional purposes, my last run in the United States. Who knows, unless something else comes up, but this is probably it. And so I wanted to go out, you know, on a higher note than I did last time, where I just quit and left. And so, you know, we brought in Ortiz, Santana, the Amante, Homicide, and we're like family, you know. You got to have a certain chemistry for this to work. You just can't be two guys that come to work and, you know, like we, on a social level, you know, Ortiz and Santana, you know, they were friends, so they already had a chemistry. And so now, you know, Diamante and Homicide, all of us, you know, we'll hang out like after the show, and there's a certain bonding there that translates into the ring and in the promos. So, you know, we're just trying to make a name for these two guys and keep the LAX thing going, and let's see what